big fan, and now an avid photographer of motocross. All right, here we go. Schoolboy's underway.
What's up, Clint? How are you guys? Or the Sadowskis are in the house. A VIP treatment for these folks.
Stasek Holshot on the line here as we go with Schoolboy 1. This is a 125 class. It is the 97 and Noah Stevens out front. And this is still a first moto for this class. So the random gate picks. Oh, he got bikes down, and a guy stuck under his bike. Now, will someone be nice enough to help?
No, he's not. He's going to have to help that kid.
You got to get it. You got to help him.
He's going to do it. That's a good.
There we go. There we go.
Nice done. Nicely done. That thing off of me. That's strength right there. Who was that? The number 14? That was James Clough. He's a player in this class. I've got work to do.
Flip that bike all the way from one side to the other. Impressive.
Jiminy Christmas.
Good job, James Clough.
So that was our good sportsmanship with a power clean hooked in there together. So Clough out or having the problem there. So he is a player on the number 14 machine. But the 97 making it happen. We're looking for the number 6 of Logan Best. Perhaps there's Logan.
Yeah, he won a moto yesterday.
Pardon me, the number 2. Yeah.
Oh, is he 2 in this?
No, that's Colin Allen would be the 3. Best would be the 6. I believe that was the 6, though, correct?
I saw the 6 of Best, yeah. Now, how is it possible? If you have a single digit, that means that's where you finished in the top 10 last year.
You are
Did Logan Best seriously get 6 in both classes last year?
They sometimes just let you run one number for both classes.
Okay, that would make more sense. I would be amazed with his consistency.
Wow,
he managed to
I'm consistently a 6th place guy here.
Classes last year. Yeah. Best moving up to the big bikes, and he's still a little shorter guy. Honestly, you see that number 6 on a Yamaha, and his stature, it's
Ricky
Jeremy Martin style.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I'm not. It works. There's no doubt of the effectiveness. That looks totally like Jeremy Martin out there on that number 6 Yamaha. Look at him making moves around the outside.
Casey Cochran, I believe I see him back of the screen there, probably in 6th. A much better start for Cochran over the tunnel of love, if you will. So I would say that's striking distance for him. He came from 40th to 2nd, so why not? And another bad start for Landon Peppard, if I'm looking at him correctly, on the 37 machine. No, that's Clough. How about I just look at that? That thing helps out a lot.
Yeah, we do have a timing and scoring screen,
pretty cool.
Mr. Kelly.
So Noah Stevens out front. Best, Parker Robbins. Fowler, solid. He was top 5 yesterday. He's up into the 5 spot. Casey Cochran is 6th. Dylan Blecka, Revin Gordon. And the Blecka brothers, he's over there going, yeah, I just got 2nd, dude. Is that all you got,
match
Dylan?
that.
Match that. Cole Blecka got a 2nd, the moto previous to his brother, who is out here in 7th.
Another rider to watch is that Fowler, you mentioned the 46, who is 6th right now, but he wants to go with Clark Robbins. Watch 46 here.
Clark just popped into that phone booth there, and he's changing clothes. That's weird.
Oh, takes the glasses off. Oh, a different guy.
Here we go. Yep. Super Clark.
He's got those 100% glasses on.
Whoa, he's got a cape on.
The Armega glasses.
Nobody knows the reference at all about the phone booth.
Not the phone booth part, but anything else Superman. Are there not new Superman and Batman movies in production?
There's always
one coming. All right, there's 66 of Cochran. Looks like he's gotten Fowler right behind him. So this is going to be a good battle. Fowler and Cochran 3rd and 4th.
Cochran has gotten Fowler. He moved from 6th to 5th. He's got some work to do. This kid has won like everywhere he's gone. Casey Cochran, to me, has been the standout rider from Florida to Texas all the way to Mammoth Mountain. He's done it everywhere he has gone. To do it at Mammoth, to me, that mountain is all a West Coast deal there. Casey came all the way out there and cleaned house out there as well just about a month ago.
Yeah, that track, the dirt, it's one of those, the dirt looks good, but it's actually pretty slippery.
Yeah, it's just, you have to surf the dirt. That's what they say, and it's so true.
Surf the dirt.
Surf the dirt. Yeah. Eric Swan can surf the dirt.
Swan Pound.
Swan Pound.
Yeah.
There we go. The 97 of Stevens still leading this thing.
Well, that was an easy pass there for Cochran because Ryder went off the track. I'm trying to figure out, I think that might have been Parker. Is that Parker or Robbins that went off the track? And Cochran had an easy pass. Noah Stevens continues to lead. So that would have been Robbins that went off the track. So it's Stevens leading. Then it's Best. The 26 you're watching on screen is Austin Parker.
Oh, he's getting heat from now. The 66 right there, of Cochran. Yep. And this is where Cochran met his demise in that first moto. Jumps that jump, almost hits that monster truck you see on the right side. So a little bit cleaner moto for him. The bike's not so clean, but Cochran will make the pass. He just wastes no time.
Running it down the inside, so he's got around Parker. So now Cochran in a 3rd. This is going to be interesting. Can Logan Best run down your leader, Noah Stevens?
Before Cochran runs them both down.
Oh, yeah. Which direction is it going to go? Will Cochran catch the leaders? Or will the leaders begin to battle? What's going to happen first?
Inside rut, everybody filing to the inside. Stevens with a 1:58. Man, those are quick lap times. Sub 2-minute lap times here in lap number 2 for our Schoolboy Classic. Here comes the number 66 of Casey Cochran. He trains down there with, I believe, Ken Roxon and all the boys down there. Where's that Sandbox? I can't keep
Sandbox now. Now it's Sandbox. Yeah, it was actually Grant Langston's place. Then it was Ryan Villapoto's place. And then now it's Moto Sandbox.
Jimmy Weiner's place. Barry Higgins.
Way back.
Fought in the Revolutionary War there. Facility. Yes, it's a National Historic Marker.
I saw Barry this morning.
Barry's
cruising around.
Still here.
Yep.
It's not an event unless Barry Higgins. We've got to say his name.
He told me, I'm just happy I'm still here.
Top side up. Oh, yeah. Why is Barry Higgins now?
Randy Savage. Barry Higgins, one of the original stars of motocross in America 50-some years ago. Still here hanging out.
The first paid American factory rider ever. The first guy to ever get a check for riding a dirt bike.
Unreal in the United States. That's crazy. Noah Stevens is holding up under fire here. Best is catching him slowly but surely, but the gap is still 2.5 seconds. Man, what a first lap Stevens must have had, because Best has had open racetrack. Best has been closing. There you see the gap. Oh, a little mistake, though, from Stevens.
Now look at those lap
times. See that rut? How difficult that was to stay in that thing.
It was not going to let you out.
No.
It's magnetic. There is Logan Best on the number 6 Yamaha. And about 7 seconds back from our leader is Casey Cochran. They all turn those 159s. They are in sync there, the top three. Track now starting to show its teeth, Jason Wygant. We're about, 7 or so motos into the day, and she's getting rough.
If you're Cochran, you're going to need this track to cause a mistake. He's not going to catch these guys on pure speed. Look at the gap they have. He's going to need a mistake, and we've seen it happen time and time again, even early this week. But they're all running 159s, and Cochran has to make up 7.5 seconds to get to the leader. So either he's going to uncork something crazy like a 156.
He's not going to shake this guy.
Or he's got to hope for mistakes to get up there.
And the leader's now having to run those alternate lines when you're already running into lap traffic here on lap number 3.
Noah Stevens out of Danbury, North Carolina, backed by BJ Stevens, Lynx Racing, O'Neill, 100% goggles. Look, Logan Best, Cochran, Thor Powell, Revin Gordon, some big names in this one. But
hey, Clint,
he's leading the way.
Hop on the mic here. I'll throw the old pitcher, the fastball flamethrower.
That is cool. Luke Fowler has dropped back to 13th. He was at one point in a battle with Cochran around 5th place, so not sure what has happened to the Orange Brigade. KTM rider must have had a crash.
Bummer here. So we'll
go to the bullpen here.
Yes, I'm going to bring in are you a righty or a lefty?
Righty.
Righty, Clint. He's so righty.
Righty.
Clint Sadowski, the flamethrower for the Arizona Diamondbacks, who my Atlanta Braves absolutely demolished back in the 90s. I asked him, I said, who was your biggest competition? He goes, your Braves, dude. What do you think? It was the 90s.
What years were you on the Diamondbacks?
Came in 98, the inaugural year.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a good time.
And how long were you on the team?
I was there for a year and then got traded to St. Louis.
Okay, so you were not on the team in 2001.
No, it was not.
Thank goodness. I would have been very upset.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Very upset. Yeah. Good move. Glad you got traded.
And Clint, you have to be one of the few major leaguers that has ever actually raced at Loretta's. He's raced here, too. He's got his daughter here. Jazzy's racing. So, I mean,
you've qualified for Loretta's?
Raced?
Yeah, I raced here in 14.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually got a letter from the AMA deal saying that it was the only professional athlete, like ball and stick sports, to ever make
that is awesome.
To make a amateur AMA national.
That's impressive.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And so what gave you more anxiety, knowing you're going to face our Braves back in the 98 season, or being out here lining up with 40-year buddies on the gate?
Out here for sure, because your Braves, their lineup wasn't that good. It was
I like it. I like it.
It was those 5 starters they had.
It sure was.
Yeah, the lineup wasn't the thing. It was the starting.
Maddox, Avery.
It was Maddox's 22-inch strike zone.
He's an artist.
Painting those corners.
That's a really good question, though, in all seriousness. Okay, we always talk about how nervous riders are in the starting line, and you even see the heart rate go up before you even move. Is being on the mound in a pressure situation, does even that bring the kind of anxiety that starting gate
bases
in Moto
loaded?
Does?
Yeah, it does. It does,
Yeah.
because also you're getting paid to do this, that one. This one you're having fun. But yeah, it was a lot of fun because I went and trained with Trampus Parker. And that, we showed up together and stuff, and just knowing that little bit of comfortability that he was here.
Sure. Took the
it did, yeah.
Nobody to come mid-moto to go, hey, come on, let's stop. Hold on. The coach, Travis Parker's going to stop the race, come out there and talk
have
to
a
his
conversation
pitcher like they do on the mound, on the Ten Commandments.
Well, he kind of did when he lapped me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's the same race.
We had a moment.
Hey, look at this. Logan Best has caught Noah Stevens. He's been just chipping away, a couple tenths every lap, and we finally got a battle here, Kevin. This is going to be good.
Finally, yeah, Logan Best won this similar class yesterday. 2 different schoolboy classes here, but he's got this 125 dialed. And, Cochran just not reeling these guys in quite like he did. In fact, they have pulled out to about a second or so on him. So some parity up front here with Stevens, Best, and Cochran.
Yeah, we talk about the mental side is so important in motocross. Is that, and they're like, no sport is as mental as this. Okay, compared to what you did. How important was, say, confidence and things like that as a pitcher? Is it similar, or is this gnarlier?
It is, but you think about it. You can step off the mountain and get a breather, right?
Yeah.
This at 20+2, your heart rate at 18 minutes is like, unlike anything there is.
Okay.
It's true.
Thor Powell's riding injured. We've gotten some
updating
scouting in here. That's why he's back in the number 8 spot. Yeah, this is a deep class with a lot of big names, and not all of them up front like we'd expect them to be. And this is Noah Stevens' chance here, Kevin, to show that he can take down the best.
Yeah, this will be our second different winner in this class. So Best won a moto yesterday. Stevens looking to throw his name in the ringer for a championship. And Casey Cochran had a historic moto as well. So we're far from done. And this traditionally is one of our favorite classes to watch. The schoolboy classes are just out of sight. The two-stroke is still such a fun machine to watch. It's such a perfection. You got to be so perfect on that bike out here on this racetrack. Much like Greg Maddox was, and that's, what was it, the 82-pitch complete game, something like that? They call it a Maddox.
Yeah.
Clint wants to hear all about that.
Like that takes a lot of effort.
Right. There you go. He's like, throw 120 pitches and then talk to me about it.
Yeah, in 6 innings.
There you go.
22-inch strike zone. I love it.
It's no fun if you can't get everyone 3-2.
Yeah, right. Get them all. Let's give them all 5 pitches. Wear your arm out.
One of the funniest stories I've ever had. Randy Johnson came to a Supercross and was shooting photos of the infield. And Jim Hawley, who used to be a pro racer, asked him, he's like, hey, I still ride even though I'm retired as a pro. You still get out there and pitch every once in a while? Randy Johnson's like, what? No, I don't get out there and pitch. And Jim's like, but I still ride. So when you were retired, are you like, do you do any baseball at all? Obviously, you still ride dirt bikes. What about baseball?
No,
how does that work?
I really don't do anything with baseball. Rode dirt bikes forever. I actually quit that in about 17. I had to have some back surgery. But I'm trying to make the comeback in the plus 50 now. I think that's what I'm going to do. My daughter's racing. She's here racing.
Awesome.
And I've been racing cars. So that gives me something to still do.
Yeah. So your thing became racing. You're not out there in the local beer softball league.
No, we don't have.
Oh, no, here comes the flamethrower, Clint Sadowski.
We talked about this the other day. Is there like a senior American Legion?
Yeah, there is. I've talked to friends.
Does it even interest you guys whatsoever?
Yeah, when we were in California qualifying for this, we were at Paula, and I was out there with a buddy of mine that I played ball with, and he plays like every Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he plays in the league.
Former,
he does.
Former major leaguer.
Yeah. Mark Smith.
Wow.
Yeah, played about 7 years in the big leagues. He did play. Yes.
But you did pitch not long ago. I saw a video. I think you got together a couple of years ago. You're throwing like 89. He topped out 89.
I was in the old high school alumni game. Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, I couldn't raise my arm for the next week after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Noah Stevens has shed the pressure here from Logan Best. Best got to him. Best made a mistake. Noah Stevens might put this one away.
I believe so. With another 6 laps in, 1:59, a sub 2-minute lap time. There is problems there for our rider scooting around the outside of the racetrack. Not sure who that was. Not sure that's going to hold up with an AMA official when they check out that video footage there.
Just cruising around the side of the track. So there is Best. Going to have to go back to work. Man. So there's still plenty of time. Still 6 minutes left in this moto. There you see the gap. It's basically where it was about 4 laps ago. Best got to him and then has to make all the ground back up again. Casey Crockett now back to 12 seconds back.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to say, I'm going to take this third. That's about all I got. He might still be exhausted from yesterday. Sometimes that'll zap your energy. If you really put it all out there, it will. Absolutely.
The next day. Yeah, that's why starters need 4 days rest.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he needs. He needs 4 days rest.
Just like our buddy here, Clint Sadowski, former major league pitcher. So if you're racing, you get that 4th day. So you have another guy starting in front of you. You race and take 3 days off.
Rotation.
Teams
come back
have
rotation of riders.
This is more like your bullpen guy that throws all 4 games in a 4-game series.
There you go.
Honestly,
our Mark Wohlers right here.
Put me in, Coach. I can do it.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So how'd your daughter raced? How'd it go?
She's she races today at 12:30. She's one of the girls 11 to 16. So, yeah,
Awesome.
we're out here having a good time.
Chasing
Awesome,
the
man.
dream. Well,
Yeah.
good to have you here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
thanks.
cool to get that perspective. And, going to the gate in a motocross race where there's no money on the line whatsoever still brings the nerves, just like being a professional in another sport.
Gotta love
That's
it.
pretty wild how motocross works. And brings the heart rate up like nothing else.
No, yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping
Yeah,
by.
we'll turn your-
right on, Clint.
Good seeing you, Clint. Your guys are welcome to stay here.
Yeah, hang out
Turn
and
your mic
enjoy
off.
our.
AC.
It's only 89 degrees in here. It's better
Yeah.
than it is outside, but not as good as you'd think it would be. We watched Casey Cochran here on RacerTV.com surfing through the sand. Man, he was fighting the front end all the way through. He's going fast, but not
Sure.
fast enough.
Here's another guy from the Midwest. We're just going to keep bringing dudes in here. Another professional athlete, way better than we are at both motocross and baseball. Are you good at baseball, Denny Stevenson, at all?
No, man. That's why I rode motocross. It was a much easier sport
For you, probably.
and
For sure.
way more money.
I got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
We'll be going to Podium in 2 lap cars out, so I'm almost about to duck out here. Did you just hear 125s and think like, hey,
gotta be here.
that's singing my song?
Well, I raced this class, Schoolboy in 125 in 1986, so I brought my lap cheats up here to see if I could compete.
Oh.
And
See, buddy.
it was actually one of my best weekends ever as amateur. Had a good weekend, and these kids are ripping on the two-strokes. It's a lot of memories, and I wanted to check them out.
do not compare the lap times. I mean, remember when like a 2 minute was like
it's
impossible?
Eli Tomac was the first guy.
And
I remember
now it happens weekly, yearly.
in the Schoolboy class. They busted a 158.
I'm not sure the track layout is even identical anyway.
I would be
different.
remiss if I did not bring up the photo of you just laying flat, rest in peace, on there with that Kawasaki pile driving you.
Tom Beatty photo,
Yes.
Is that Englishtown?
Englishtown, and
It's one of the all-time
yes,
greats.
it's the herpes of photos. It does not go away.
That photo is so awesome.
It's always brought up on Facebook stuff, and people like make fun of them, and I get tagged in it, and I'm like, yep, that was
Been
me.
there, done that.
Yeah.
Don't remember it.
And that was when you're racing chicken, and you're like, man, I'll try anything to beat him, and
Yeah.
it ended up in a crash.
The
Yeah.
face plant to end all face plants.
Yeah.
Crash and burn.
It made the cover of Crash and Burn.
Crash and
actually.
Burn.
The cover of Crash and
cover of
Burn.
it. And then Tom sent me this photo sequence of about 6 photos, and they're in a Ziploc bag in a storage unit somewhere. But yeah,
You've got to dig those out.
Yeah,
That
it was
is great.
epic.
Crash and Burn. That's now a Moto Fails. Now is the version of that on Instagram as we welcome Denny
It's
Stevenson.
probably a
to the-
meme somewhere. Yeah.
Millions of
So
memes
thank you,
here.
Tom, for that that photo that's never died.
Never going to go away. We got Denny Stevenson in the booth. We just threw you up here. You're just coming to hang out and enjoy the AC. And next thing you know, we're making you work here. You're not getting paid, though.
No, nothing. No, I came down with my buddy Chris Riesenberg Checkers from Race Tech.
Right on.
My good friend Matt Byton. Told
he's
me
racing.
X Games legend and stuff. And he said he was going to come try this and qualify. I said, if you qualify, I'll come down and support you. And
Right on.
the SOB qualified. So here I am.
Here you are,
Yeah.
sweating to the oldies. You're like, man, last night we were at the AMA dinner. You're like, man, it feels hot. And it was, I guarantee it was just as hot when you were here, but it feels incredibly
at
hot. As you
51 years
yes.
old, it is. I watched from the
It's miserable.
infield yesterday during the Open Pro Sport and ran into Kevin Windham and Ivan Tedesco. And Kevin and I are dying. Like, I couldn't stop sweating. Ivan looked like he stepped out of the shower, was going out that night. Chiseled beard.
Great jawline.
I don't know
still.
how old he is, but he's got to be at least 21, 22.
22,
right?
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, those are reverse dog years. Like, he's just settling, and he's just getting the rings getting seated. And he's a
It's just
diesel
getting
truck.
better looking and more and more.
How does that happen?
Yeah, like Mike Brown, every lap
Jeez.
gets a little faster,
A little younger.
Because Chris Kiefer, we know how fast he is.
Yes.
And Mike just went, oh yeah, I'm just going to do this. 44 seconds or something ridiculous?
So it's
Yeah.
disheartening, but I mean, this guy, for whatever reason, Tennessee just has treated him very
Well, he
well.
does live in the state, so
Correct.
he's clearly used to this type of conditions, and it's been a great week so far. I came down on Friday. I got here Friday, and been seeing a lot of old friends.
Yeah.
The plus 45s coming up, so I got a chance to see the young side and coming up the old side. So
Denny, you're a Suzuki rider, Kawasaki Team Green standout coming through the ranks here. Loretta Lynn's was just so mysterious back in the day. There was no video. It's like this black hole of racing that happened. And if you could tell one kid out here, like, and I know what you're going to say, but like, enjoy it while you can, because don't take it so damn seriously.
absolutely, my first year here was 83, 82 with Ponca, and then I got a Team Green ride, and there obviously went to all the amateur events then. And this place is, I got to come back in 06, 07 in plus 30 classes. Last year I brought my family, which was incredible for them, bring my son and his mom and whatnot, and just experience it with them, the creek, the FMF, karaoke and all that stuff. And I got some friends down here that with a Pee Wee rider, and they were taking it very serious, and as they should. But again, I'm like, he's 6, he's still eating crayons,
Dude.
let the kids enjoy it, and because this is no matter how you do, you're a champion by getting here.
100%
qualifying is just in epic proportions, the cost, the commitment, and this is something. It's funny, like we were laughing how hot it was. In 5 years, we'll look back upon it fondly, no matter how hot and miserable you are at the time, because it is a great experience, and it's handled very well, ran very well, very professionally. So. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because when you look back upon it and you're working for a living, you're like, man, I'd love to wish I could have raced more down there. Appreciate it.
Took a moment to enjoy it. And there is the checker flag. It's going to be Noah Stevens, who fights off Logan Best and Casey Cochran. So that is a who's who of the schoolboy class. Clark Robbins will hang in for 4th. Thor Powell 5th. Blecka Lesser, Willoughby, Mullet, and Hart round out your top 10. Wygant had an interesting fact last night before we toss it down to him. Only 2 riders that have ever won a championship in the PW class went on to win a Supercross or outdoor championship at all. Of all the guys that have had an opportunity to win that championship, 2 guys, Cooper Webb has won, and 1 other rider. So you don't have to win. You don't have to be the guy. Don't put it up.
You have a lot of time.
Yes, you have plenty of time.
It can go either way.
Yeah, for sure.
Quick shout out to Nebraska rider Diesel Thomas, 16th on the Husky. I kind of came up to watch him. And Casey Cochran, I saw he flew off the track yesterday to start and got to second. Today, 3rd. These guys, yeah. And again, even at this level, man, there's so much can go right or wrong in a career between here and where,
there's
where
so
you
many
hope
other
to get.
factors. Yeah. Right, absolutely. As we get ready to toss it down to the 97, that's a Moto X compound guy. It looks like Matt Walker up there taking care of his guys, and Jason Wygant is going to take care of this podium. Unfortunately, you have to talk to him, so we do apologize for that. Take it away. The ugliest announcer in all of professional motorsports, Jason Wygant with the bum wheel. And I can just keep talking. You cannot break in. Look at that face, folks.
Only no knee brace today. I'm proud of it.
Like that. All right, awesome ride. This is a stacked class. So you come out on top. He grabs the whole shot and the gold medal. Let's hear it for Noah Stevens. There you go. I got that flip. My bad. That's on me. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what. There are some big names in this class. So what's it like to go out there fire first and get this gold?
It feels great. I've been working real hard at Moto X Compound. Couldn't do it without everybody there. I've been working so hard. This has been a long time coming, and it's my time, and I'm ready to get this championship.
Is this your first gold?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great time to do it. Did you feel any pressure? At one point, Best got a little bit closer. Were you just riding your own race?
He got close, but I know I was hitting my marks, and I know I could bring it home.
Awesome. All right, who do you want to thank, Noah?
I'd like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My dad, my mom, my whole family, especially my grandparents. Traction seat covers, limited decal, O'Neill, Twin Air, Dunlop, Jeff Sarnix, Rob Fox, 100% for keeping my vision clear the whole moto. Bell Helmets, Alpine Stars, Lynx Racing, FMF, Mika Metals, and everybody that's part of my program. Thank you very much.
There it is. Noah Stevens, a big moto win in Schoolboy 1. And the boys brought the heat, and he was able to handle it. Good job there to take that gold. We'll get a few more photos, and we'll invite our second place finisher up. He had a gold medal performance yesterday in 125. Now in Schoolboy 1, he will end up with a silver, keeping himself solidly in contention for 2 titles. That's all yours. So it's the YZ 125 that's going to be up on the podium this time. Taking second in the moto. Let's hear it for Logan Best. Well, good job, Logan. At one point, you made a little bid for the lead there. Did you think you had a shot at it?
Yeah, but I started making really bad mistakes and taking some bad lines, so I figured it was just kind of better for championship's sake to stay back a little bit. But, Noah was riding amazing. He got a really good start, so, can't make excuses.
How gnarly? We know 125s are hard to keep, right, in that power curve. How gnarly is this track on a 125?
It's really gnarly. There's turns that are really tight, and they're deep, so you got to keep the RPMs up and really rev that thing. But, track's amazing.
You like it. Okay, who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, the whole NSA Rock River Yamaha team, Bell Helmets, Moose Gear, Asterisk Knee Braces, Alpine Star Boots, SOB, both the mats over there, Swanee, he's been helping me out a lot, JMS Motors, Enzo Suspension, Monster Army, Monster Mike, SKDA, just everyone. Thank you so much.
There it is. Let's hear it for Logan Best, second place. And our third place finisher is Casey Cochran. We'll invite him up to collect a bronze. Been a hard week already for him, making some work through traffic in 2 motos now. Let's hear it for our bronze medalist, Casey Cochran. First of all, yesterday, I don't think we realized how gnarly that first lap was. So I just want to ask about that. We'll let these bikes go by. They don't practice start information. So was it true that you actually had to wedge your bike out of a fence yesterday in that moto? You came back for second. Is that why you were so tired?
Yeah, yesterday I got whiskey and went off the track and got stuck in a fence and lost about 20 seconds, honestly, and came from 20 seconds down from last to second. So it was a good ride yesterday, but today, I mean, I got a better start, didn't have any issues, but I got into third and just got tight. I mean, nothing else to say. I mean, not a great race for me. I mean, the guys up front were killing it, so I just got to be better in the next one.
All right, get looser for the next one. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Lord Jesus Christ, keep me safe out there. Husqvarna Motorcycles, Vision Wheel, Alden Baker, Mike Brown at Baker Factory for getting me ready for this event. Power Band Racing, Fox Moto, Monster Army, On Track School, FMF, and everyone out there who supports me. I really appreciate it.
There it is, Casey Cochran. Third place, setting up a great championship in Schoolboy 1. These three riders very capable. Not